Welcome everyone back to my channel, and I am happy to say after the last video, the part 1, here we are, part 2. I am thrilled to say I'm feeling much better today. This is easy work. So I've got my scalding pot here set up at 150, connected to my propane tank. Already have one defeathered right here on the table. This is the chicken plucker duck plucker today. So I've got a couple of ducks here and I'm going to show you the process. Let's do it. And I know it's the sun is pretty much gone here, or I should say the sun is gone here, but they've been in the garage for 2 days. Have to get these processed. So the first thing I'm going to do right here is cut through this piece of skin right here on this joint, and I'm going to get rid of both of the wings. If you just snap the bone there, you can just cut through the skin, just like we did with the chicken. And another reason for cutting off the wings, because in the chicken plucker, already tried it, these get in the way. Feeling really good today, I gotta say. This is really no work. I just checked the temperature gauge on my pot there, and it is a little higher. I want it at 150 to put these ducks in. So in the meantime, I'm just going to get rid of some more wings. So what I tried yesterday was something I saw on YouTube, where this guy puts in paraffin into the boiling pot here. But I tried it yesterday and it was a royal pain. The paraffin, where you dip the ducks into the pot, pull them out, plunge them right after that into a bucket of ice, and that wax would harden instantly. Tried it though, I gotta say, it was a nightmare. It didn't work that well, way too much work, so here we are. But what I'm going to show you today, while I clip a couple more wings, is the best method that I've found that worked. So what I'm going to do is dip it in the pot here for about 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. It's going to go into the pot, because if you remember seeing my chicken video, they went in for 20 seconds. That was it. But the ducks need to go longer. It's a royal pain in the behind to harvest these. I gotta say, I'm not a huge fan of it. But they'll go in here for about 2.5 minutes, off to the chicken plucker till it gets the most amount of feathers that it can get off, and then a little plucking. But it is a lot of work. So as you can tell right now, I'm fighting daylight, but I have to get it done. Like I said, these guys have been in the garage and I need to get them gutted. I need to get the processing done, but I'll get it. I've got a couple solar lights set up, so they'll kick in. I kind of wish they'd kick in now, but eventually they'll kick in. This has to get done today. Before I cut his wings, guys, I had to show you one more time. Can you see this guy? Check him out. Like, he is massive. Love it. Solar lights are on. Yes. Oh, there. Did you hear that snap? I heard that snap. There we go. And one thing I want to mention, you got to keep these guys trimmed. If you get the Muscovy ducks, or any ducks for that matter, the flight feathers, they have to stay trimmed, because if not, you'll find one in your cul-de-sac. It happened here. Flew over the fence. The wings, or I should say the ducks, have all been de-winged. Did you just see the wings of this guy? They're like this big, ginormous. This is the biggest one. So here we go. It's going in. This one is going in for about 2.5 minutes. So the timer is set for 2 minutes. What I'd like to do is get a potato masher. I know some people hook the feet right on the masher and plunge them in and out. But regardless, it's only a little guy. He's not ginormous, although the big guy, it's going to be quite a challenge to fit in here and stir around. So we got 2.5 minutes to leave him in this water and off to the chicken plucker. I'll be right back. I've got 30 seconds left. I just tried to pull out feathers. They'll come out, but you know what? The down that's on the underbelly of the duck, it's not even wet, guys. So, hence why you have to leave it in for a good 2.5 minutes. Stir them around, plunge them in and out, just like this. So I just want to let you know, after checking, I went ahead and put him in for another 30 seconds. And the handle on my nozzle, deciding to do a little sprinkling. But I'm not taking the time to go to the hardware store today. This is going to have to do. It's doing the job I needed to do. What I should have done is broke the neck. Took the neck completely off. I see what just happened there. I just cut into food. That was his last meal. The feet are only in the way. So realistically, this is kind of like a learning process as well. My first time harvesting duck. But guys, what I would suggest is you get rid of the neck, the head, the neck, and the feet. Definitely the wings. So when it goes in your chicken plucker, you don't have all that in the way. Then he's going to go back into my chicken plucker. And when I look closely at the skin, there's no tears in the skin. So clearly, under the duck skin anyway, if you've had duck before or harvested any, you know there's a lot of fat there. So it's not going to ruin your meat. But what's more important is a clean duck. I want a clean duck. I just want to be able to cook it featherless completely. Here we go again. I gotta say, with the feet gone and the neck and the wings, wow, do you see how much quicker he's actually rolling around? Much better. You gotta get rid of that, guys. Get rid of all that stuff. There's definitely more. There's still some, I should say, feathers that need to come off. But as you can see right here, it's definitely better than what it was. I mean, there's a little skin that's got pulled out right there. But for the most part, it's definitely much better. I am going to be honest with you right now. Again, going to be honest with you. Not a fan. There is an honest opinion. I'm not a fan. It tastes great, but the work, guys, you gotta absolutely, this gotta be your favorite meat to do it. This gotta be your favorite meat to do this, because even the wax was not a good solution. And after going through this much work with these guys, and even raising them, like I said in the last video, it's not easy. It is a lot of work. So I'll let you know now what I'll be doing with these. I'm just going to de-breast them. I'm going to take the breasts out of them and maybe keep a couple of the drumsticks right here on these guys, and I'm going to bottle it. That's what I'll be doing. That'll work. You see it? This is the big guy. I'm guessing there's a lot of food in his neck because there was in the smaller one. But I do want to mention, I really believe that he's going to pluck nicer, and here's the reason why. I believe he's going to pluck nicer because he's older. All the down and all that kind of stuff is definitely going to be pretty much, this guy's going to be pretty much all feathers. He's older. When these guys are older, they're much easier to clean. Let's test it out. He is one big guy. Hey Google, set timer for 3 minutes. A minute and a half in, I pulled him out. There's nothing budging. So no doubt, if you have one this size, I'm guessing about 3 minutes, but I'll let you know. This has been 3 minutes. Let's see what we got in our chicken plucker. This, no doubt, is going to take a while. Guys, I gotta tell you, I'm a little surprised to say he still has a lot of down. I really thought that there wouldn't be that much, but I am a newbie. Wow. There is still so much feathers on this one. And on that note, just like I suspected, I'll be sticking to the chickens. Me chickens forever. It is unreal. Unreal. Wow. And I thought where he was more mature, he was going to be easier. Well, that's not the case. Back to the boiler he goes. I think I'll leave him for about 1 more minute. Back to the chicken plucker! In the comment section down below, for when I do have a rare duck here and there on the homestead, let me know, guys, if you've tried this. And no doubt people that have tried, no doubt some of you that have tried it have some good solutions for this. I'm not willing to pluck them out one by one. That's not happening. So in the comment section, leave a comment. Let me know what you do. I'm going to show you this. After all that time in the scalder and in the chicken plucker, this is what I'm left with. So I will let you know right now, my plan is to debone them and can them. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to get rid of the skin so the feathers aren't an issue. Just gonna take the meat from these guys, all of them, and I'm just gonna bottle the meat. That's it. Then I don't have to worry about the skin or the feathers. On that note, like I said, leave me a comment down below if you have any great ideas. If you have any great ideas on how to do this easier. So on that note, I'll let you go. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. And I feel like chicken tonight.